Octodad is a nice little indie game where you can kind of just pick it up and put it down at any time. Just a fun little, just, something that you're not going to take too seriously, obviously, but I don't know. This game was actually a lot of fun to play. I expected it just to be kind of like a little interesting little puzzle game or whatever, but the controls are awful, but that's part of the charm to it, really. I don't know. This game was pretty fun. I enjoyed it, at least. So the whole goal of the game is to just do, normal human tasks, but the whole goal is to do it without drawing too much attention to yourself, I guess, because in certain levels there's going to be people who are watching you, and if you do too much wrong or you run into them, or just any kind of like weird interaction, they're going to notice that you're maybe not a human in a suit. But I don't know, it's actually a lot of fun to like just run around and do these trivial tasks, but it's a lot harder because it is all mouse controls. There's no keyboard involved at all, which makes it, you have to hit the space bar to switch between your arms and your legs, but you have to click and then drag your feet and then right click and drag your other foot, and then when you're using your hands you have to right click to raise your hand higher or lower, and then you have to just move it around and click to grab stuff. It's definitely a challenge, but it's after you get used to it, it's kind of fun just to run around and see what you can do. Surprisingly enough, the game isn't just a whole bunch of jumbled up levels kind of thrown together or whatever. It is actually more or less a story where you get married and then you have kids, and then you have to do just like small tasks in each level to kind of, bond with your family or do whatever. But at the same time, you're trying to avoid drawing attention to yourself. But in each level there's the sushi chef will show up and try to kill you because he knows that you're an octopus. Obviously, I guess everyone else in the game is just blind, but you have to kind of do like small little mini games here and there to interact with your family or the sushi chef itself, which most of the time for him you have to just run away. But I don't know, it's definitely a fun little experience. I really like the level design in this game because they definitely took into account the fact that you're an octopus and the fact that you're using mouse controls. So, I mean, some of the ladders and stuff like that have, bigger steps on them, so that way you can climb your way up them and everything like that. And then, different stuff like that. Just small things that make you appreciate the fact that they took the controls very seriously. The only thing that was a little disappointing is the game is really short. It only took me like an hour and a half to beat it, which, I mean, I guess if you have a little bit more trouble with the controls, or you are even better with the controls, I mean, your time's going to vary here and there, but around an hour and 30 minutes is probably where I would say it takes about that long to get through the entire storyline. So, I mean, it's a little short, and the game is normally $15 at full price anyway. So I mean, I could kind of see that being justified, because I mean it is a fun game, actually. Like, I'm not bullshitting you there. Like, I actually enjoyed playing the game. I ended up buying this game a while back when it was on sale. I literally got it for $1. So I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I mean, I can't complain with that at all. Like, I mean, an hour and a half for $1 isn't bad. And there's also like all these little like extras and stuff that you can do. Like, you can go back through the levels and collect the little bow ties or whatever, because they are collectibles, and I think there's 3 in each level. There's even like an extras category where there's like small little like one-off scenarios. I know the one that I played at least was where you're on your first date with your wife, I guess. So it's like a flashback, and you have to like go and sit down and have dinner with her, but at the same time, like, the people think that you're working there for some reason, so you have to go back and forth to the kitchen and help make food and deliver it to other tables and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. It's a funny, like, scenario for a game, and I think they pulled it off really well. I'd say for the price point, if you're buying it at like the full price of $15, I don't know if I could really recommend it with it being so short. But I mean, it is a really fun game, so I mean, if $15 isn't much to you, then, you know, throw it at it. It's a pretty enjoyable time. Other than that, I mean, obviously the game goes on sale at a very steep discount, so if you could wait until a sale to get the game, I mean, I say go for it. I picked it up just on a whim because I always was interested in the game, and it was only $1, so, you know, well, there wasn't even a loss there, really. Like, it was definitely worth the $1. Anyways, I don't know what I would give this game. Out of 5, I would probably have to give it like a 3.5. So, I think that's just for the fact that, like, it is a little short. So, you know, there's that, and there's not really a whole lot of extra content. From what I've seen, I think there was only 2 extra, like, short levels. So, I mean, I don't know. But it's definitely, like, above average for sure. So, pick it up, play it, it's fun. Climb, you son of a bitch. Fuck. Damn! Got my pizza though. Pizza! Other than that, kind of sorry this one's kind of short, and I know it took me a couple of days extra to get this one out. I've just been busy with different stuff and didn't really feel like super motivated to get this one out as fast as I possibly could, but here it is. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I mean, hey, there should be some stuff on the screen. Click one of those videos if you want. You can help me out. If you like the video, give me a like. That always helps. You know, tells me whether or not you enjoy what I'm doing. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next one.